Shopify this, Shopify that. That's all people talk about these days. The truth is that 90% of the people that own a Shopify store are not making any money. This is a fact, and I will show you undeniable proof of this. Now, don't get me wrong. Shopify is a great platform, but it's not the gold mine the gurus peddle it to be. It's not a magic solution that changes your fortune overnight once you create a store. Earlier this year, we hosted a survey for ecom store owners with over 750 vendors participating, and what we found was staggering. Only 7% of the store owners have made real money with their stores. A whopping 93% are still struggling to make their first ecom sale or break through to their first $1,000. I know it sounds crazy, but when you take a look at Shopify's own forum, what you're going to discover will scare you. You'll see real people, including newbies and average marketers like you, spending weeks setting up their stores, then blowing money on ads to drive traffic to the stores, and making no sales at all. What you see on the screen right now is just some of them. Listen, you can't make this stuff up. Now, are you beginning to get scared? Don't be. You see, while thousands of newbies and average marketers fail to make any money with their store, we have been secretly crushing ecom using a whole new method that nobody is talking about, and 95% of the people on the internet don't even know it exists. Imagine for a minute there's the possibility that you could absolutely crush e-commerce without stores. That means no Shopify, no Amazon, no WooCommerce, no Etsy, no inventory, no technical configurations, or any learning curve required. Let that sink in for a minute because I'm going to blow your mind, but before I do, let me share something very important with you. E-commerce is $1 trillion industry. In 2017 alone, e-commerce sales worldwide surpassed $2.4 trillion US. In 2018, it is expected to hit $3 trillion US, and at the current revenue rate, it's going to surpass those numbers. So here's the thing. Right now, e-commerce is booming. Think of it like the oil boom of the 80s and the 90s, where everyone is getting rich if you just position yourself in the right place. There's no special trick to getting rich with e-commerce. Billions of people are buying new products on the internet every day. Last year, a total of 1.66 billion people worldwide bought a physical product from an online retailer. You just need to make sure you're one of those retailers, and you're pretty much guaranteed to make money online this 2018. E-commerce in the last year have made more new millionaires online than any other industry have done in the last 10 years. And I'm not talking about companies and corporations getting rich. I'm talking about ordinary people like you and me going from zero to millionaire status almost overnight. There's no other method of making money online that comes close to producing the kind of insane results and success that e-commerce is producing every single day. Not email marketing, not YouTube vlogging, not blogging, not local marketing, not video, not coaching. But trying to profit from e-commerce by building a store is one of the fastest ways to fail, especially if you're new, because stores do not convert. On average, stores convert between 0.3% to 2%. And with numbers like that, you'll struggle to break even and make profits after taking out your ad spends and product costs. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll see a new loophole for crushing e-commerce without stores that gets 9% to 24% conversions. And the best part, it's all automated. Stores are also very complicated to set up. Sure, you can sign up for an account within a couple of minutes, no problem. But to really get your store set up correctly, optimized, test products, the ads, making sales, it can take up to 3 to 4 weeks, and even at that, you're not guaranteed to make any money. And to really get the store functional, you have to install and configure lots of different apps, which, by the way, all charge you a monthly fee. And that's before you talk about the insane cart abandonment rates, which are at a record 70% right now. Listen, if anyone ever told you that you needed a store to make money with e-commerce, that's the biggest lie ever. Because for over a year now, we've been crushing e-com with funnels. Yes, no stores. Our single product e-com funnels are killing it, converting 5 to 10 times better than regular stores and generating anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 in sales per day. And it works in any e-commerce niche. We've sold literally everything from skincare serums to tech gadgets and outdoor gear using these funnels, and I can tell you it's by far the easiest way to crush e-commerce faster, and it's perfect for newbies. In fact, using funnels is the only reason I became so successful so fast in e-commerce. Just as recently as March 2017, I knew absolutely nothing about e-com. I've never built an e-com store. I've had literally no experience in e-com yet. But when I launched my first campaign in March 2017, I was profitable from day one. Think about that for a second. A total e-commerce newbie, knows absolutely nothing about e-com, never had a store before, never drop shipped an e-com product before, launched the first campaign and right out of the gate was profitable on day one. What are the odds of that? Our first campaign was selling an anti-wrinkle serum. On day one, we spent $62.16 on ads and made $885 in revenue selling 15 pieces of the product at $59 per bottle. That's $4.14 per purchase on a $59 product. And we're picking the product on AliExpress for $9, so you do the math. The profit margin is very high. And this is no fluke because from there on, we scaled it all the way up and quickly we were having a consistent $3,000 days in our first month. And by our second month, we've launched new campaigns selling new products for beauty products such as anti-hair loss creams, butt enhancement products, all the way to tech guys like you, like this. In fact, our e-com company became so successful as a result of using funnels that we went from drop shipping products to having our own formula and private labels. We took our two best-selling products, anti-aging and wrinkle removal plus anti-hair loss and hair regrowth, and developed our own formula with our own brand. That, my friends, is the definition of true success in e-commerce. The kind of success I know you've been looking for from the first day you started your e-com business. But there have never been a dedicated platform that allows you to build these e-com funnels until now. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to Storeless, the first ever all-in-one e-com funnels builder. This is going to change everything in your e-commerce business, regardless of what e-commerce model you're operating. Could be a print-on-demand model, free plus shipping model, supplements model, subscription-based model, white labels model, private labels model, or traditional mainstream offers model. Doesn't matter. With Storeless, you can build and launch your first e-com funnel in minutes from now. But instead of talking too much, let me hand everything over to the Storeless team so they can show you the money machine they've built. Wow, amazing, right? Go ahead right now, click the button below this video and get instant access to Storeless. No monthly fees, no need to install any apps, no themes to configure, nothing. Don't forget, with Storeless, you can build any type of ecom funnel in minutes, add, sell, and dropship unlimited products, access and deploy dozens of battle-tested, high-converting single-product ecom funnel templates, collect sales with beautiful checkout pages that convert, create special offers and promotions for products already existing in your stores, Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, Amazon, manage all your orders in one place, and recover abandoned checkouts and carts. And more importantly, with Storeless, you'll no longer struggle to make sales with e-commerce. You will launch ecom campaigns that absolutely crush it, like this, where we made $3,713 in one day from $200 in ad spend. Go now. Lock in your early bird access to Storeless right now. The early bird launch offer will end in a few hours, and the price for Storeless will quadruple. And we also have some special launch bonuses that you can only get if you join today.